Well, hey, welcome to Gold Fever Adventures. I'm Jack Tucker. Today I'm going to be running some concentrates through the gold cube.
Load up the truck, it's time to roll. With hearts so wild and a common goal. Chasing the goal, we're ready for the thrill. Through mountains and rivers, we'll climb every hill.
My concentrates here, you can see, they've got a lot of black sand. It's loaded with black sands. It's going to be a challenge. So I have the trommel set up here on the gold cube, but since my material is already classified down to like 1/4 of an inch, I really won't need the trommel on it, but it is attached, so I'm just going to leave it. I'll still use the water spray on that there, but I just don't need the drum rotating on that there. Now the first thing you want to do when you get your gold cube, or the first time you go to use it, I should say anytime you go to use it, you're going to get air pockets in here. Let me turn this on, I'll show you what I mean. So if you look in here, you can see the water is just riding right over these here, and there's air pockets that what this is creating in here. And if you don't get rid of those air pockets, your material will just flow right on out. So just take a brush, a scrub brush, and basically just go over all of the mat and get rid of those air pockets. And I have put some soap in here too, just to help break up the surface tension of the material. I like to use Dawn because Dawn takes the grease away. Yeah. And in the front here, I do got this thing, because this is wider than a 5-gallon bucket, so you'll lose material. So there's got this here attachment in the front. And I also put some rib matting on the front of this here just to help capture in case it does anything come out. And then I'll just dump the bucket once it gets full, but I'm just going to recirculate out of a tub right here. So that's today's plans. Hey, please like, share, subscribe. I sure appreciate it. Sure is a windy day for some reason. I don't know why, but it is a very, very windy day. I am in Arizona, so I do have sunshine. Looks like the rocks are starting to pile up in there. I guess I could turn this trommel on here. These trommels are made by Gold Fox. They make some pretty good products, those Gold Fox people, and all their trommels, you know. This one's made specifically just for the gold cube. Sits on top of the gold cube here. Well, I'll go ahead and run this here, run all this material out of here, and then I'll do a cleanup, pan it out, and we'll see what kind of gold we get. We better get some gold anyways. I'm sure there's gold in there. These are a bunch of my dredge concentrates that I got last year when I was up dredging. There's just so much black sand, I've just never really ran it through anything to clean this up and get the gold out of it. I see any gold down on that mat, that'll give me a big telltale sign of what's going on here. My riffles may be filling full of black sand, and once they fill full of black sand, well, we'll see how good this is going to work. Hello, little nuggies up in there. Any nuggies up in there? I don't see no nuggies up there. Looks like it's running nice. And since I do have me a bucket I'm capturing everything with, I can always run this again if I need to. So I won't throw that away, but I'll test it to see if it's here and if which tray that it went all the way down. You want to be up in the top tray, but I will test it right here, because if it's here, that means I'm losing gold. You can control the flow of the water right here if you get too much water, but that's okay. I'm not getting too much water, I don't think. I don't want to overfill it. There's a lot of sand, so I'll let that kind of clean itself out a little bit. Put a little more, I can see it kind of how it bogs down right there. I'll give that a chance to process. Put in a little more. And that's it. Put your hand right here. Still feeling material coming out of there, so it hasn't pretty well cleaned itself out yet. So I'll let that run for a few more moments. All right, I think that's pretty well cleaned itself out there. So here's my panning tub here. So what I want to do first, if I can get this bottom piece off of here. Right there, the first thing I want to get out. First thing I want to pan right there. There's just a low groove rib matting, low profile I think they call it. Rocks do get up in there because, well, it's not the exact same size, but it's close enough. Close enough. Set that aside. Okay, I'm not going to use a safety pan because everything is in there that if I need it again. Telltale sign. There's the black sand. I think I'll just take it down to the black sand level. I'm just going to get rid of that blonde sand and then pan this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there is gold in there. That's pretty nice flake right there. Looks like just one little piece. I'll show you that though. It's got some lead shots. Piece of lead from the water there. Right there. It's not a bad little piece actually. Put it in the sun right there. But it's got one piece though. One piece of gold, not bad though. Take this top trommel off of here. think I can disconnect this from the pump here. Cut the pump out of the water. Okay. Now these trays, I'm just going to set these trays off to the side. So there's one tray. There's the second tray. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to do this bottom tray first. See what kind of gold is in the bottom here. Okay. All right. Pan this one now. No blondes, it looks like it's just all black sands. It is. No blondes, just black sands. You would think there'd be gold in there if there was flake in that got left out. But I'm not seeing any gold in here, which is a good sign. Oh, there's one piece in there too. Another nice flake. Oh, there's a couple little fine pieces in there too. Right there. Right there. I'll put that with the rest of it. Okay, it's getting better. Okay, here's the middle tray. Whoa, shit. Sorry about that. Dang wind, man. Blew the camera over. Again, very little blonde sands. Mostly just all black sand, so should be more gold than this one, I would think. It gets better as I get to the top. I see some fine gold right there. I don't see no big flakes in this one. Just see some finer stuff there. Just finer stuff in here. Just some finer gold in there. Okay, I'll dump this with the rest of it. Okay, now the top tray. And this is where all the gold should be at right here. This is where it all should be. Stay there. Larger gravels up there. Larger pieces, yeah. So that's what all the good stuff should be. Let's pan that real quick there. Let's see. Kind of in the shade. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's the gold. Okay, let me show you this. This one's pretty good there. I cut all this metal, pieces of lead, whatever all that stuff is in there. I said it looks like a lot of lead. This is from the Arkensas River, where all of this actually came from. Look at them, look at those nice pieces of gold. Nice flakes of gold in there. Not bad for that cleanup. I've got another bucket of this stuff to run too, but that ain't bad at all, huh? Fine gold loaded all through here. Some nice flakes. I'll add this to the rest of the pan. I'll add it all together. I do have my bucket of tailings here, so I can't keep this and go through this again, but look at all that black sand in there. So I think I'll keep this And one day I'll go through it again.
Well, you know, I'm going to make an assessment here. I may have been running that a little too fast, had too much water running down through there. And because of that flake, you know, there was a flake in the bottom tray and a flake in that catch pan thing. So that almost tells me a flake will kind of float a lot faster than some of that finer stuff will. So it may have been running a little too fast. I probably need to shut the water down a little bit and give it more of a chance to settle out. But like I say, I got another bucket full of that stuff, so I will run it again later on. But hey, all in all, that's not bad gold. It's not bad at all. All in all, so anyway, I got to get this trommel put back together and, oh man, a little fine stuff in there. I'm going to get this trommel put down. You don't want to leave the trommel out in the sun because it will warp them and destroy them. I meant the cube. So I got to get this all torn back apart and put back into storage. But hey, I want to thank you guys coming along and sharing on all of these adventures. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Sure appreciate it. So hey, until our paths cross again, you guys all get out, get yourself some gold. We'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Truck, it's time to roll with hearts so wild and a common goal. Chasing the goal, we're ready for the thrill. Through mountains and rivers, we'll climb every hill. With the sun on our backs, we take our stand, uncovering treasures buried in this land. This gold fever's got us running wild in the heart of the land. We feel like a child, adventures await in the great unknown. Together we chase dreams, never alone. With metal detectors singing in the breeze, we dig for the fortune, uncovering keys. With a gold pan in hand, we sift through the dirt. Each little glimmer makes our hearts surge. By the firelight's glow, while laughter rings, as we dream of the riches tomorrow brings.
Stuff right there.
Fever's got
You did
us
good, man.
running
The gold miner.
I got you.
we feel like a child. Adventures await in the great unknown. Together we chase dreams.
Oh, ain't that cool? Is this like the I was going to say something bad. But that don't work.
Is that better?
There you go, that's good.
Our laughter rings as we dream of the riches tomorrow brings. This gold fever's got us running wild in the heart of the land. We feel like a child, adventures await in the great unknown. Together we chase dreams, never alone. So here's to the nights beneath the stars, with our hearts full of dreams, we'll go far. This gold fever's got us running wild in the heart of the land. We feel like a child, adventures await in the great unknown. Together we chase dreams, never alone. Never alone. So here's to the nights beneath the stars, with our hearts full of dreams, we'll go far.